here we can see Trisha and I driving into the park to start our adventure. It's a fairly decent drive to actually get into the park, but the view is really nice, so no one's complaining.
Oh my god, I'm going over a bridge.
Trisha and I started off the day on the East Canyon Trail, which generally takes around 10 or 12 hours to complete. We're not doing hikes that long yet, but we want to work up to doing this hike by the summer, so we decided to explore a little bit. We came across a lot of really interesting stuff on this trail, like this cedar tree that looks kind of like it's been burned at the top. We also came across a rotting cedar stump, which looked pretty intriguing. A lot of the plants in this area look really whimsical. These ones kind of look like hands stretching up out of the earth.
So pretty. Oh, challenge. Oh, accepted.
So this tree has either fallen over or blew over in a windstorm. Either way, it's completely upturned the root structure. This isn't very uncommon around here. A lot of trees are uprooted as the ground is so wet, and a lot of the root structures are pretty shallow, like this one appears to be. Still looks pretty cool.
The water's so clean. I feel like I'm in the jungle.
We are in the jungle.
As you can see, the ground is just saturated in water in a lot of these areas. Kind of seems like somewhere a bunch of fairies would live. As we got higher up the mountain, we found a lot of little waterfalls like this one. The air was also getting considerably colder, which is to be expected. We also stopped running into other people, and it was kind of like we were off in our own little world. Just us and all the napping bears. This tree was really interesting. As you can see, it's growing on top of the decomposing stump of another tree, and it's actually managed to grow quite large like this and looks perfectly healthy.
Nature's crazy.
Yeah.
There were a lot of large boulders on the trail covered in moss, but I particularly liked how the tree behind this one curls around it like a claw. Pretty mystifying.
Oh, there's like one little leaf.
As you can see, we did get up high enough on the mountain to start finding a little bit of snow here and there. This was the point where we took a shortcut back to the main park area and got on the Lower Falls Trail. This log looks like a dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
The Lower Falls Trail runs right along Gold Creek, and there's a pretty good view of it most of the way. The water's fairly high right now, and it's unbelievably cold because it's coming down from the top of the mountain. We saw a lot of old big stumps like this one. Hopefully more trees in the forest will reach this size. Pretty intimidating. This one looks like a person. I'm actually pretty convinced that it is a person. As you can see, we made it to the Lower Falls and were thoroughly sprayed with mist as soon as we arrived. We were pretty happy. overall, it was a really good day and we can't wait for the next one. Thanks for watching and best of luck on your own adventures.